Today we're reacting to a street racer flips school bus with 23 kids inside. 24 minutes 35 seconds. Let's see if Evo can survive this, and let's get straight into it, boy. You feel me? So yeah.
With cars, wham, at the end of it, and he hit me right here. I saw the guy was laying there. He said it's my fault. I was speeding.
Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022, Albuquerque, New Mexico. At around 5 p.m. near the intersection of Messina Drive and Gibson Boulevard, an illegal high-speed street race between two vehicles ends in a devastating...
Man, you see, this is why you never speed. Like, why do you think you're gonna speed and you never, like, you know what I mean, bro? There's a reason why people tell you not to speed. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I hope nobody was injured in this situation, bro, because, man.
Crash. A school bus carrying 23 students is struck with such force that it overturns.
Oh my days.
Turns, leaving several children seriously injured. Emergency services rushed to the scene to assist the victims and investigate what happened. Only one person is ultimately held responsible, and police are determined to ensure justice is served. I'm Tyler, and today's video features never-before-seen and exclusive clips taken from police footage and court documents. Everyone involved is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Viewer discretion is advised for mature content.
Woo!
I was talking to my girlfriend, she works with you guys, and I was telling her, man, I was like, we're gonna call this in. Yeah. They're street racing, and sure enough. Okay.
Hi, they were trying to take the patients away. We calmed them down. We got them back on the ground. Okay. We got patients that were taken away by parents.
Oh, the bus?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of units coming, and I need room. I need space.
The officer approaches one of the vehicles involved in the crash, a white Mustang, now mangled beyond recognition.
I've claimed.
I've definitely claimed.
I've claimed.
Between 2007.
On scene, a firefighter approaches to update him on the victim's conditions. The firefighter explains that crews are working to extricate those trapped farther inside the wreckage as the situation becomes increasingly urgent. Flashing lights fill the street as more units arrive. The atmosphere grows tense. But what exactly happened here?
Yeah, I was. And then which direction was it? I was coming straight from this end with him, and this guy admitted that he was racing. And then right now, yeah, he was coming from with the red cars, and I was already practically across. Bam! At the end of it. So I was already across, and he hit me right here. So I was coming
That's
from,
the bus driver. Yo.
The kids are all scattered everywhere. But you see, as the tail, when he hit me with the tail end of it, I was already like right here. But he was just like.
You see, that's why you never street race. You see, bro, that's what happens. When you street race, you lose your car, and you feel me, you go to jail. You see, bro? And you're also causing injuries to other people and yourself. That is so bad. 3 things, bro.
Fast, he couldn't stop himself. And he ran into the back end of me.
Look at that actually. What's your name, sweetheart? Lila? I know you're really scared.
Oh, yo, that guy is so cooked. Oh, nah, their parents are gonna be fuming, bro. Yo, their parents are gonna be fuming. Yo, nah, this is sad though.
Are you?
Sitting on the curb, one of the young victims cries, sobbing and begging for someone to call her mother, terrified and overwhelmed by the ordeal.
I was crossing from that straight ahead. I was already right here at the very end.
We're gonna get her for you, okay?
So we're gonna transport her. We're gonna go and take her to UNF. Okay.
Hi, my name's Todd. Try to get it's hard to get too much for you tonight because she's scared, but try to get mom's name or phone number.
Okay. He just had so much momentum, he couldn't stop himself. He didn't know where else to go because I was already covering the road.
So he came really fast?
Yes, and he admitted to it.
That's him right there? Okay. Are you a family member to her, sir?
No, I go to school with these kids.
Okay. We're just trying to get her mom's phone number and stuff. I think the principal's in her house. I'm hoping she'll
The principal's right there.
Just her name and date of birth. I'm trying to get her parents' coordinates.
As paramedics continue treating the injured, officers work to manage traffic and clear a path for additional emergency units. Witnesses, many still
Yo, stop
shaken,
blood? Yo, what did I just see? Wait, stop
traffic and
blood?
clear a path for additional emergency
Yo, what is that? Wait, is this oil or is it...
units. Witnesses, many still shaken, are
Wait, why do I
briefly
feel like I reacted to this before?
interviewed, though most struggle to recall clear details of the collision. One witness who was working nearby tells an officer he saw the white Mustang speeding toward the intersection. The man says the driver admitted he had been racing just moments before the crash. Another witness also confirms the white Mustang was going at a high rate of speed and claims the driver admitted he couldn't stop in time because he was going too fast. If he understood the risk, why did he choose to drive like that?
I mean, bro, what's the entire point of a Lamborghini though? Is it not for racing? I'm not just gonna buy a Lamborghini and not race in it. You know what I mean? But don't race in the streets. Race in like in an arena or in a stadium. You know what I mean? Like race in places that cars will race. And also, I probably won't even race. I ain't gonna lie. I probably drift with the car, but I won't even speed with the car. You know what I mean?
This bus driver over here saw a little bit of it. He's on this side of the bus. He's on this side. Wrong? I'm one of the senior drivers. I came up on it shortly after it happened. You doing okay? Just worried about my kids. Yeah. But driver looked like it was on flames. I got one of the fire extinguishers. We put the flames out. He was on the floor. You said his vehicle was on fire? Yes. And then we know we were trying to get kids to gather so I could get them. The parents came and took them. So we know there's more kids than... So they already got picked already? Some of them, yes. Okay. But I stopped... Any other names? Did you recognize them? I'm not their driver, and their driver that they have now, he's fairly new. Okay. Poor guy, you know, he was shaken up too. Yeah, but they don't know... she doesn't know where she's at. They both hit their heads.
Another witness tells the officer he saw the Mustang on fire and helped to put it out. But he also shares something critical. Some children couldn't speak to police because of head injuries.
Wow, yo, this is, yo. Oh my days, bro. Yo.
I don't know if you need my statement. I did see it all happen. So the white Mustang went so fast, there's another blue Mustang, but I don't know where that one went. But as it hit it really hard, and it hit, it flipped over. I stopped, ran, helped the kids out. Yes. So the bus was coming across. Yeah, as I stopped, the bus was like in the middle coming like this, and the car just like kind of came out of nowhere, and then just hit it really hard. Flip. So I stopped, parked, came out of the way. Nobody was out of the bus yet. I popped open the thing to for helping everybody out as the car was on fire.
He's the principal. Okay. I like to know how our school wants to know how many kids were transported for the hospital. Will take assistance in some case.
Okay, well we can try to keep track of. There's two. I know a boy, but I don't know his name. And we got another one. We have another name of someone got transported, so we can give that to her.
Yeah, I'm Juan Rodriguez, the assistant principal, and I help you for translation. Many of the kids are so traumatized, they can't explain, and I try to translate for the paramedic just in case.
Of course. Okay.
Witnesses report that after the violent collision between the white Mustang and the school bus, they saw the driver trapped inside his car as it quickly caught fire. Some tried to help him escape, but the fire risk intensified. Meanwhile, several parents arrived and began pulling children from the bus. Many students, some of whom would later require surgery for their injuries, were still in shock and unable to move on their own. Witnesses also confirmed that a blue Mustang, which had been racing alongside the white one, fled the scene immediately after the crash. That vehicle was never identified or located.
Yo, so till this day, nah, he go away. He was like, oh no, I am not associated with this no more.
One of the most frustrating aspects of the investigation.
Hey, I'll
officer. Are you guys taking reports now, or?
Yeah, I mean, what do you have?
Well, I watched it.
Okay.
I was working on the side of the road over here. It was this guy and a red Mustang. They were racing each other, and there was another one.
Is that
was right behind
red
it.
Mustang?
I don't know. I can't be for certain, but it was pretty damn possible. But they were racing each other. You'll get the cameras. If you look at the cameras over there on 98th and, not 98th, yeah, 98th and Gibson, the actual intersection, you'll see them. They started down there and they hauled ass up here. Probably going at least a good 80 miles an hour at least. Like, it was bad. I'm actually setting up cameras all up this road all the way up here.
Okay. What's your name?
Anthony Baldonado. DLT has my information too.
Okay. Right now, and then the bus was going across and it was 2 going.
Dude, I didn't see. It was crazy when the bus came this way. I didn't see anything but a big, like, dusty explosion. It looked like to me.
Based on witness statements and the extent of the damage, authorities began estimating just how fast the Mustang must have been going. This was an accident that could have easily been avoided.
There's a grill over there, all the way across on the other side of that unit, on the side of the road. A piece of the car over there. There's pieces of the car over there. It hit hard. I mean, I get the Mustang did that to the bus. Yeah, it hit pretty hard.
Yeah, with enough momentum.
That's crazy.
Okay.
They were racing for sure. I was so mad. I thought they were kids though.
Yeah.
I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, dude, we need to call the cops. And sure enough, it happened.
So this is probably going to be something that hits the news, obviously. So get with whoever, other FTO or other recruits, find out who's going to. The guy needs to at least be cited for whatever.
Absolutely cited.
Another witness recalls seeing both Mustangs racing at high speed just before the collision. He tells officers it was clear they were engaged in an illegal street race. He also points out several surveillance cameras in the area that may have captured footage of the crash. Footage that could be key in reconstructing the moments leading up to the incident. Officers take note, aware of how critical that video could be.
Before I ask any questions, though, I do have to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
All right.
Alright, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before and during any questioning if you wish. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
And having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
Sure.
So, run me through very, very beginning. Where you were going, normal route, approach route, and what happened.
I was leaving the school, George Sanchez.
George Sanchez?
Yes.
Okay.
And their drop-off is over here on across the street here. I forgot the name of the street, Dolores, and well, there's 3 drop-offs. I just don't. My mind is kind of foggy right now.
That's fine.
But anyway, I was coming across. I made a complete stop here at this stop sign.
So you were
Gibson.
When you say coming across, you were going
northbound.
Northbound through the median. Okay.
Yeah. And so when I saw a clearing, saw cars about here somewhere.
Okay.
And I thought I could clear it.
Okay.
And I just proceeded to clear it. And by the time I already pretty much cleared it, the guy came and hit the back end of the tires.
Okay.
I was already almost across already.
Okay.
He went underneath, I guess, the frame or something. And as all the kids were in the bus, I had a full load of kids.
Okay.
Going to the first drop off.
Okay.
As soon as I crossed that, I felt the impact, and then the bus started leaning and flipped over. Okay. And all the kids, there were a couple of kids that were injured.
The school bus driver explains that while crossing the intersection at Messina and Gibson Southwest, he saw the 2 Mustangs speeding towards him, neither one slowing down. Despite having every opportunity to stop, the drivers continued to race, showing a clear disregard for everyone else who was on the street.
This guy was beating him, so he just went straight into me. He didn't want to crash into the other guy in the red, the other speeder, the other racer. So he just went straight, without any skid marks. He just went straight into.
Did you see the other vehicle?
At the very end, I just saw. I go, wow! I try to speed it up, but I have an old bus. It has no pickup, so I was already across the street on that end. Boom! The impact come in.
Would you say it's pretty typical for you to go across?
Yes.
Is that a typical normal route?
Yes.
That's not a different route that you would normally take.
So I did that, and then that's what I just didn't know what was going to happen. It just happened.
Are you on any kind of other medication? Okay. Do you consume any kind of alcohol?
I don't.
You don't? Ever at all, or just occasionally?
Very rarely.
Very rarely?
Almost none.
So after the crash happened, you went through the intersection, okay? You said you felt him and you kind of saw him side of your eye, hit the back of the bus.
Okay, so what happened after you got
After
struck?
that, all the kids were scattered everywhere. So I was trying to help them out, trying to find an exit.
Scattered everywhere. Within the bus?
Yes.
Okay.
All the windows were broken on the side of the bus.
Okay.
So they were all like all injured, bleeding, broken tibia. And then I was just trying to help them out, just keep them calm and try to find an exit. Because I saw a little bit of smoke and I don't know where the smoke was coming from. So before anything got into flames, I was just trying to find an exit.
What school transportation do you, like what school do you?
It's APS transportation.
Or no, what school do you, are all these kids coming from one school, multiple schools?
They're coming from George Sanchez.
George Sanchez middle school?
Yes.
Okay.
So all the parents came and everybody came to help. I was in there, we got them all out, and they were.
So this is middle school,
Did,
not high
you at
school.
any point after the accident happened, the bus overturned, did you try to see the car that hit you? Did you
No.
get to get
I
a
saw
chance to look
the
at them, or-
guy was laying there. He said it's my fault. I was speeding.
Laying where?
And behind the bus, the exit, the bus is laying this way. So he was ejected there. I don't know how he got there, but he was
Okay.
laying there with a broken.
It's like he was out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. If you was just to estimate about how fast you were traveling, going across the intersections, what would you estimate your speed?
My speed about 9 miles an hour.
About 9?
Because I was at a complete stop, and then I crossed, but that bus has no pickup. So when I was barely getting across.
If you was to estimate or guess how fast the other vehicle that was coming across that struck you,
He admitted what he was doing. He said 65 to 80.
is that what he told you?
The school bus driver steps forward to give a key statement, recalling trying to cross the intersection when he noticed the white Mustang coming at high speed. Despite his attempt to avoid the impact, the crash was unavoidable. He tells officers that several children were seriously injured, with broken glass, and some trapped inside the bus. After exiting the vehicle, he encountered the man responsible laying on the ground, who confessed that the crash was his fault. He admitted he had been racing and claimed he was going 65 miles per hour, clearly well over the posted speed limit. The confession highlights not only the recklessness of his actions, but a complete lack of awareness about the consequences.
Hey Mario, how's it going, sir?
Not too great.
My name's Officer Herb with APD.
Hey, how you doing, Officer Herb?
I'm doing all right, sir. So what hurts right now?
Right now it's just my leg. My leg is really what's killing me.
Okay.
It's broken pretty good.
Is it?
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just got here. I didn't go to the crash. But,
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Just wondering what happened with the crash. If you could tell me.
So what I remember is I was coming up on the left-hand side of Gibson, and as I approached my
Which way were you driving on Gibson?
westbound on Gibson.
Okay.
As I was coming up, I noticed that cars that were going to take the left on Amoya Mesa, I believe is what the name of the road there.
Crazy to me.
They were just stopped and they hadn't made the turn.
Sure, how you feel
so
about
I was
this,
like,
bro?
instead of waiting, I would blinker over.
crazy,
And so
bro.
that's what I did. Is I blinkered over. I gave it a little bit of gas to get around. And when I looked up, they had let the bus go through. I was already on top of them. There was nothing I could do, so I nailed the brakes and I went right underneath them.
Do you know about how fast you're going?
I believe I was doing because when I was in that lane, I was doing 45, and when I got out of the lane and gave it some gas, the last number I remember seeing was 58 and going up. So I wasn't hammering it, but I certainly was trying to get around the traffic.
Okay.
I didn't realize they would let the bus through.
And where were you driving from?
Work.
Where do you work at?
The Mustang driver would later contradict everything he had previously admitted, never once mentioning the street race to the investigators.
Were you the only one in the car?
I was.
Any alcohol today?
No alcohol.
How about any drugs?
No drugs, sir.
What about prescription medication?
No prescription medication.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. The only thing I had was an energy drink today.
And about how long ago did the crash occur? Just roughly, if you had to guess.
As I'm looking at the time, I'm going to say approximately 2 hours ago, because it was roughly 4 o'clock-ish when it happened.
All right. Do you mind if I have you perform a couple tests just so I can rule out any alcohol or is that all right with you?
That will be just fine.
And so for these tests, you don't have to move at all, your body at least. The first one is, I'm going to be checking your eyes.
Okay.
Ready? Back to the front, go ahead. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going hard, 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 hard. Hard, hard. Keep going, keep going. Stop.
0.0.
That's correct, sir. So it shows that you do not have any alcohol in your system, which is what I suspected. Okay.
Wow. Well, why race though? You know how dangerous
Yeah,
racing
there's
is
no
though?
alcohol, sir, I promise.
I came out to this crash just to do a DWI investigation.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a serious crash, we often get called to do DWI investigations. Okay?
Totally
So I
understand.
don't know much about the crash. I know there's going to be other officers that are going to want to talk to you.
Which is fine.
I'm just going to write in my report that you cooperated with the investigation. I don't see any signs of alcohol or
Okay.
Well, thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, you got all this taken care of, so I appreciate you being patient with me and allowing me to just
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was like 4 years ago, bro. I feel like I don't know where the kids are now, obviously in 2026, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they should forgive this guy, bro. He's a nice guy. I don't know where this guy is right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You guys.
Mario Perez, the driver of the white Mustang, was taken to the hospital after the crash. In his statement to police, he claims he was on his way to work and got frustrated with traffic in the turn lane. He says he decided to pass the cars ahead using another lane, and though he insists he saw the school bus as he made his turn and tried to brake, his version of the events downplays the responsibility he bears. It's important to note the crash occurred shortly after Albuquerque police launched a new traffic control program focused on illegal street racing. Perez was participating in one of those races, raising a troubling question. Why would someone choose to engage in such dangerous behavior so close to a school zone filled with children? While Perez admitted to driving 58 miles per hour, evidence suggests he was traveling closer to 110 miles per hour. The discrepancy between his account and the physical evidence only underscores the recklessness of his decision to race near an active school area, leaving behind injured children who paid the price for his actions.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Officer Adam Greenholm with the Albuquerque Police Department Traffic Unit. Like I said, I spoke with Genevieve, I believe, on the phone and got some permission to speak with your daughter, but you're here as well, so I just wanted to get your permission as well.
Yeah,
Okay. Lila, my name is Adam, okay? I'm the primary officer investigating what's going on the bus, okay? Can you kind of tell me what happened from what you remember from start to finish?
So we were coming from the stop sign, going all the way straight because it was all clear.
Okay.
Then the man started to zoom at us and hit us.
Okay. You said the man started to zoom at you and hit you. Did you see what it looked like? Can you describe that?
It's a white car.
A what?
A white car.
So you saw a white car, you said zooming? Okay. And was there any other vehicle there, or was it just the white car?
It was just a white car. The rest of them were there to help us.
Okay. And was it with another vehicle, or was it just one vehicle going?
Ooh,
so that
just one. Wait, so was there really street racing, or I mean,
white vehicle hit the bus, and then what happened?
We flipped over.
Yeah, okay. Looking at the bus, if we're looking at the front, the middle, and the rear of the bus, where were you seated?
At the very end.
At the very
the top.
The very back of the bus?
Yeah.
And were you on the driver's side or the right side?
Right.
The right side, so the side that the vehicle hit, you were sitting on? Okay. And do you remember getting out of the bus? Did you walk out on your own? Did somebody carry you?
Someone carried me.
Someone carried you?
It's because I couldn't.
Officers speak with victims, including a young girl who, still weak, describes seeing the white Mustang speeding toward the bus and the pain she felt in her body after the impact.
I'll go ahead and tell you she was one of two that I issued a felony arrest warrant for because of her injuries. It was her and another kiddo who had some surgical injuries as well. So there is some see-through to that. He will be arrested as soon as he's out for that warrant, just so you have some peace of mind. And then we're going forward from there, and I'm going to complete the investigation and see if there's anything further.
Was there any kind of footage captured in that area?
Not that we found at the houses yet. The bus may have had a camera inside of it. I have to review it and see. I'm just trying to get through the list of kiddos at this point, trying to interview them all.
Hi, police department.
How's it going?
Hi, Alonzo?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, not Alonzo. Okay.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. How's it going? Good. Is Alonzo here?
No, he went to go get food, but
Okay.
I'm his mom, so
Okay.
we could do it.
Okay.
So it doesn't hold you guys
Okay.
up.
You mind if I set up somewhere over here?
No.
So I can shoot it down so I can just type real quick.
They then speak with a second child who had also been hospitalized. Officers document every detail of his injuries and his statement in order to build their case against Perez.
I'm an officer with the Albuquerque Police Department Traffic Unit. I'm the primary investigator for the bus collision. I'm just working my way down the list of kiddos. So obviously I wanted to interview your little one here, Uriah, is that how you pronounce it? Uriah. But I did need parental consent. Obviously if you're here, I'm assuming you're giving consent. Are you okay with talking to me today?
Yeah.
Okay. So run me through what happened, start to finish, that you remember.
So we were in the bus, and I seen two cars like side by side with each other, and then like I was just on my phone.
Wow, bro.
And then like they started speeding. I looked back and they're like
This is
speeding
kind of
up.
crazy to me, bro.
And then I'm just like on my phone because, well, you think you're gonna make it, so I'm just on my phone, and then like I look up and the white car's like close but not close, and then I look back up and the white car's hitting us. And then I don't remember me like flying in the air. All I remember was me. I tried getting up and then
flying in the air.
my legs
Wow,
was
man.
Okay, so where were you looking at front, middle, and rear of the bus? Where were you seated on the bus?
So like 3 rows in front of the time.
So middle of the bus, towards the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you on right side or driver's side? Right side. Right side of the bus, so you were like direct impact?
Yes.
Kind of thing? Okay. So you said you saw a white vehicle collide with the bus, and then what happened?
Everybody was screaming and everybody was freaked out, so I got freaked out and I tried getting up, and then when I got up, I couldn't stand up because my leg was broken.
What are your injuries, diagnosed injuries?
Broken femur.
Would you mind if I just take a look for a bit?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When is he gonna get cited or even close to it?
So I booked him on 2 felony charges for him and another child. Those are the 2 serious injuries that we had. And then we're going through the investigation at this point for any further charges with the DA's office.
The testimony of the injured children highlights the true severity of the crash. The first girl, recovering in a hospital room with a broken leg, recalls how several classmates were trapped inside the overturned bus. The force of the crash had caused serious injury, fractured pelvises, broken limbs, and head trauma. The second child, recuperating at home with a fractured femur, remembers how his body was thrown across the bus, the instant pain in his leg, and the sight of his classmates unable to move, some with facial injuries and signs of head trauma. Their accounts reinforce the brutality of the crash and the devastating impact of Mario Perez's decision to participate in a high-speed race through a school zone. On December 2nd of 2024, Mario Perez would be arrested, and after nearly
3 years! It took 3 years! Yo, what? Yo, bro, at that point, bro, oh my, it took them 2024. Where are the kids now? Why couldn't they do it back then? So it took them 3 years. Wow.
3 years of legal proceedings, pled not guilty to 17 counts of resulting in great bodily harm. Through a plea deal, he would be convicted of reckless driving resulting in great bodily harm and sentenced to 4 years in prison.
Wow.
This sentence, significantly lower than what prosecutors had originally sought, sparked controversy, particularly amongst the families of the victims, who felt the punishment didn't reflect the full extent of the physical and emotional damage caused by Perez's recklessness. His decision to street race through a school zone would end in a tragedy that changed countless amounts of lives forever.
W video, bro. You fool me?